Hey, sorry I'm not here with you, but hopefully between this video and the fact that you have done this before, you'll be able to get through it. We're going to be graphing and shading linear inequalities. A couple things real quick that hopefully I can jog your memory on. When you have y by itself, that is in slope-intercept form, that slope is rise over run. And then b is your y-intercept. When we go to graph a line, we're going to start with the y-intercept and then use the slope after that. We're going to be looking at less than greater than equations, technically inequalities. If you have an equals, it's going to be a solid line. If you don't have that equals, we're going to draw a dashed line. If you have a less than symbol, it could be less than or equal to. We're going to shade below that line. If we have a greater than or equal to, we're going to shade above that line. Two more things. If your inequality is real small, real simple, where it's just y and then a number, that is a horizontal line. If it's x and then a number, that's going to be a vertical line. So I'm going to walk through 4 different examples with you, and hopefully between those 4 examples, you get a pretty good idea of how to do it. Alright, so remember, if y is by itself, we know the slopes of the lines, and we also know the y-intercepts. We're going to start with the y-intercept. So for this first one, we need to make a dot at -5. From there, we know the slope is 1 over 2. That's rise over run. So we're going to go up 1 over 2 and make another dot. Oh, up 1 over 2. We're just going to keep on doing that. Up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. If you want, you could also go down and left. Up and right is the same thing as down and left, so you can go both ways. Then we're going to make a line. Since we have the equals, it's going to be a solid line. For the second line, y is still by itself with a y-intercept of 1. This time the slope is -1 over 2. So I'm going to go down 1 and right 2. You might be thinking, what if we called the 2 negative and the 1 positive? Well, that just means you would go up 1 and left 2, which continues that line on in the other direction. We don't have an equals, so this time when we draw the line, we need to make it dashed. Only thing left to do is think about the shading. For the first line, we wanted to shade above our first line. So that'd be that section or that section. For the second line, we want to be above it as well. So that would be that section or that section. We want to shade the one section that was greater than both of them. And we're done. Okay? Why don't you pause it here and try number 2 before I show you the answer. So for this first one, we have a y-intercept of 6, and we have a slope of -5. Now if you're thinking -5 over what, because our slopes were fractions last time, that is -5 over 1. So we're going to go down 5, right 1. I don't know if I counted that out right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1. And we don't have room to go up the other way. So we'll go ahead and draw the line. It is going to be dashed. Remember, when it is y and then a number, that is a horizontal line. This one's going to be solid. So draw a horizontal line on 1. want to be below the first line. Below this line is this side. And then we want to be greater than the second line. So we're going to shade the one region. They got 2 check marks. If I remember right, example 3 has a little bit of extra work before we can start graphing it. Okay, this time y is not by itself. So it's going to take a couple steps to get y by itself. 5x is being added, so we will subtract it from both sides. (12 minus 5x), those are not like terms, don't combine them, just copy it down. Negative 5x plus 12. This 3 is being multiplied by y, so we will divide everything by 3. Negative 5 over 3 is not going to clean up, so just copy it down. 12 over 3 equals 4. We'll come back and graph that line in just a moment. For this one, we need to subtract x because it is being added on. Those are not like terms, copy them both down, don't put them together. And then we will divide by 2 because 2 is being multiplied by y. If I don't have a number up here, I like to put a 1 there, so this slope is negative 1/2 x. And then 6 over 2 is 3. Alright, so this one has a y-intercept of 4. Then we're going to go down 5, right 3 for the slope. Or we could go up 5 and left 3. Let's see, we have the equals, so we are making a solid line. Y-intercept of negative 3. And then a slope of negative 1/2, so down 1, right 2. Or you could go up 1, left 2. We don't have the equals, so this will be a dashed line. Last thing to do is shade it. For the first line, we want it to be greater than, we want it to be above it. Okay, so that would be that big section or that tiny one. For the second line, we want it to be greater than, we want it to be above it. So that would be that section and that section. Shade the one with the 2 check marks. Alright, I want you to pause this video again and try example 4 before I walk you through it. So here we have x and then a number. Remember, that is a vertical line, and it is solid. So draw a vertical line on negative 8. For the other equation, we need to get y by itself. X is being added. Let's subtract it from both sides. Hopefully you did not put those together. That is just negative x minus 4. And then we will divide by 2. Put the 1 in there so you can see your slope is negative 1/2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So start with a y-intercept of negative 2 and a slope of negative 1/2. Down 1, right 2. Or of course you could go up 1, left 2. That is another solid line. Okay, when you have a vertical line, you're not going to shade above or below it, you're going to shade right or left. Since this is less than, I think you would probably figure out that's going to be the left side. So that could be that section or that section to the left of your line. For our second line, it was greater than, above. So this is actually going to be this tiny section up here. One more thing I want to tell you, and then you should be ready to start on your classwork homework for the day. Alright, to move this 3x, it is a positive 3x. Earlier I was pointing to this symbol. That's not where you should focus. This is a positive 3x, so to move it over, subtract 3x from both sides. The only time you would add this is if it was a negative. Notice you have negative y left over. Those are not like terms, don't put them together. This is a negative 1 times y. So to move it to the other side, we're going to divide by negative 1. And this is the important part. When you take an inequality and you multiply or divide by a negative, you have to turn the inequality around. Real quick, last thing. This is only homework if you don't get done in class. This video is about 10 minutes long. That gives you 60 minutes to do 16 problems. If you know what you're doing, that's plenty of time. But otherwise, I need you to finish it up for homework. Okay, see you soon.